Hello, hello. How are we doing? Hope everyone is doing good and can hear me properly. Please let me know if you can hear me properly or not, because let me know please if you can hear me or not. So morning, we have got Chairman Powell speaking since 8:30. So today will be a low risk of day. I've already made 550 on my funded account for today. So yeah, so how is everyone doing? And can you hear me properly? We have got 10 minutes in market open, and we will be going to be waiting for our first presented fair value gap just like usual. Going to be really patient, do not really want to waste the profit that I made. Yesterday on live stream I did 300, but then I took another continuation long and ended up my day with 500 profit. So I took that profit out today with you, and I made 550 earlier around 650 macro. I longed it somewhere around here. I'll show my executions. So yep, I longed it here, took the low hanging fruit objective as my target, although I knew it could easily trade to midnight open range. So, yep, and sorry, let's start with the higher time frame. This is the weekly. We have taken the last week high. So I have got this weekly, previous week's wick annotated. If we go on daily, I have got this daily week annotated on my smaller time frame. So this weekly premium weight, if you can see that, and daily premium weight starts from here. So, yep, let's see. I'm not going with any bias, and I'll first notice if price is actually respecting the PDRAs and if wants to follow the algorithmic order flow or not. I won't be leveraging a lot because I've already made enough for the day. And let's see if we are going to be getting any setup or not. We are 9 minutes away from market open. Going to be really patient here. If you guys can keep it interactive in the chat session, it will be really helpful for both of us because this session I will not be focusing on executing a lot because today I believe that we should be risk off because of the inherent risks that comes with when we have got an economic calendar stating that people like Powell will be speaking today. I don't know like how long that event is, if it has finished or not. So if you guys can let me know about that in the chat section, that would be really helpful. So yeah, so that is how the daily looks. If you go back on 4 hour, we are trading from inside this BC after hitting this. So on yes, it's similar kind of price action, but it looks like it hasn't already inverted this CB and might run lower after trading into this at the open. But let's see. Yeah, 7 minutes away from the market open. ES is trading around the regular trading hour closing price, while NQ still needs to trade higher to touch it. It is resting just above the London's buy side. So, yeah, that is another thing that we can look for if prices wants to run higher. NQ is trading at the midnight open range high. 6 minutes away from market open now. Morning, morning. How are we doing? We're just 5 minutes away from market open. Mm. The 4 hour looks, this is how RD looks. So these are really tempting equal highs on yes, which might mean run the prices higher on NQ as well. But since 8:30, so 8:30 is here. So since 8:30, the price has been really ugly, to be honest. And yeah, let's see if it continues to stay like this throughout the morning session. I think this kind of choppiness will wear off around 10 a.m. So I'll be waiting patiently today. The 5 minute looks on yes. This is how 5 minute looks on NQ. Hitting the order block, trying to trade down after that. It has taken London's high. All right. What a new. This is new day. Let's see if we have got the mistake. No. All right. Let's see. Need to be really patient here. I've still got 2 minutes in market open. Feels like NQ wants to fill the opening range gap at the open and do not get any gap. It's okay, not part of my model. Next to the midnight open price, use this order block nicely before running higher. So we have got midnight open price and 8:30 open price somewhat close to each other. That can be used as a discount array if the price is trading lower. We have also got it around today's new day opening gap low, so that will be great as well. We can expect the prices to trade higher, fill this gap on NQ, and that will take the London buy side and then fall and then continue higher. That's my bias. Let's see, or if it can continue higher throughout the opening range as well. ES still looks ugly, while NQ looks decent now. Market opens in 2 seconds. Alright, ES somewhat closes the gap. Got this inefficiency from New York afternoon. Alright, this looks interesting now, to be honest. NQ has got this gap here. NQ just took this sell side. ES has still not taken this. It is just below the premium wick, weekly premium wick. So the high came at 23,349.75, missed it by a tick. Hey, it was closed already. Took the London buy side that we were talking about. Seems to be running decently now. Yes, used yesterday, like last week's first presenter fair value gap from Friday to run prices lower. NQ is now trading into those prices. ES just took this sell side. Let's see if prices wants to run higher or ES want to close this fully. This will be our first presenter fair value gap. A little wide one. So this is how the hourly looks now. This is how the 4 hour looks. I think it can still run the prices higher. Yep, seems like ES wants to only take this sell side. I'll see what price range is it is at on ES. So 6335, 15 points from here. All right, let's see what do they want to do now. All right, we have got our first presented fair value gap. He has just traded into it. Thank you as well. Looks like they want to run it higher now. I'm going long, using this low as my stop. I'm going to be taking off everything as my first scalp here. Decent 30 handles. Alright, yes, just used it bearishly. Doesn't look good. Trying to see how he is at here. That is really important. I'm risking $140 here. I'm expecting it to. Alright, I'm expecting ES to trade into this. No, so I'm going to take it off somewhere in premium. Doesn't look strong. My ES runs. NQ uses the first presented fair value gap from Friday again. I'm adding more here as a confidence that ES should hold, and I'm going to move it much lower. I'm going to book it just here. Feed it to consequent encroachment here. Looks strong. ES is trading at midnight open price now. It should not trade back into the first present fair value gap in Friday now if they want to run prices higher. That is what I'm expecting. Let's see if it wants to run, because now it looks like ES can drop if they want to continue running it lower. I'm going to stick with it. Let's see. Risking around 260 to $270 here. Alright, if EVS fails to NQ fails to continue, I'm going to close. Looks like NQ is catching up now to reduce risk here. Managing the capital is really important. It's the only way we can grow it. I don't like this. I'm going to move break even here. Not nice. He's going to be protecting my profit from earlier, from the overnight session. Yeah, all good. No worries. Didn't lose anything. Break even trade. Looks like they want to run it lower. So do it and see what the next candle does. Use the 0.5 level of midnight open range on NQ. I wanted to give me this fill before running lower, but it just did. So let's see. I'm hitting the weekly premium VIX 0.5 level. Might take overnight lows. ES seems to be holding strong. ES has also got that 4 hour. We see that we are expecting it to trade into in this half an hour. So that is why I won't be going short on NQ here, because NQ can continue to catch up on ES. And we are trading at all-time highs as well. So that is why I don't really want to go short here. Looks like they want to keep running it lower. So that can be, if we go on daily, this fair value gap and this fair value gap on yes. Weekly premium X 0.25, daily premium rate touched it. Yes, seems to be continuing. I want NQ to at least clear the overnight lows, because then we can look for longs, I believe. Before that, it will be too dangerous. And also dip into this 23257. Alright, trades into this premium and then falls back again. So the overnight lows. And also come for yesterday's mornings. No. Alright, looks like ES is catching up. Not really NQ. Let's see how it is going to use the first presenter fair we have from today. NQ is currently a new day opening gap from 18th of July. Still need to take the morning lows from yesterday. So yeah, let's see if they want to run it higher now. If they do, I wanna jump in because NQ looks like it has cleared most of the inefficiencies. Let's see how it treats this fair value gap now. Again, using it as a premium area, and it seems to be catching up. Right now, currently trading into this week's new week opening gap. Let's see how it is going to react. It's just a 12 coin new week opening gap. Took yesterday's morning lows as well. So now if ES shows strength and NQ shows correlation with it, I'm going to go long. But with managed risk, don't want to lose anything. Like, not anything, like, I mean, don't want to lose a lot. Won't be risking more than 200. It seems like ES is going to catch up and use it as variation version now. So looks like these lows are in play for today, as we have also had Chairman Powell speaking. And we can wait easily until 10:30. If it keeps on dropping, then the next highs it creates after 10 a.m. are going to be our target for long. But let's see if that is going to be the case or not. Yes, is back in the first presenter fair value. We have to use it as variation version. If it does so, I'm going short. I'm going short here, using new week opening gaps high as my stop. 244, 230, risking 150 on this one right now. Looks like a good trade. Need to have a decent target. Mm-hmm. Looks like we are going to be stopped out. Let's see. Let's see. I would want it to invert it fully. Yesterday's low 205. That is where we are going to take our position off. If it allows us by continuing lower. So our stop should be safe because it is a new week opening high. So the low is at 204 point something, not being greedy. Yes, and then first presented fair value gap from Tuesday of last week still needs to take London's low from today. Yeah, looks like yes, it's going to run for these lows. Alright, ES is bouncing off. Should fill this up and continue lower. That's what I expect it to do. NQ makes lower lows while ES still holds. So NQ wants to take yesterday's lows. This can be SMT. This is good. What filled in up 782.5 for the day. So yeah, let's see if I want to wait for longer here. Because to be honest, I've made enough for the day on this account. I'm just playing one account, one funded with TFK, take profit trader TPT. This is day before yesterday as well. Looks like it wants to continue. We are in macro now. ES is about to take overnight lows. Has taken London lows. Feels to be dropping with speed. Alright, NQ takes yesterday's low. ES takes yesterday's low while NQ takes day before yesterday's low. We are in macro as well. going to check it on okay in this fair value gap. Yes, is about to trade in that fair value gap as well. I'm going to open this drawing and use it. Okay. So this is babies. I don't know. Let's see this. Allowing amounts. 6299.25, 6299.5. Okay. What about minus here for a tick? Save. Alright. Now we should be having these levels on. So So I still cannot see those levels. Yeah. So today we saw ES catching up later on after taking this high. Day before yesterday's lows have been taken. Day before yesterday's lows are here on NQ. And here. I don't know why it is not showing that. It is currently trading at 0.5 level of this. Okay, now it is. That's nice. So here's the fair value gap, and it ticked to 0.25 level. Okay. It can start running higher here. If it uses this as bullish inversion, I'm going to add long and close my day. That's all long here. To reduce my size. Looks like they want to run it higher as a retracement. And I'm going long. $152. What do I know? I'll just stick with this size. Taking this low. It's messed up. But yeah, I'm going to close it here. 50 points. Or maybe new week opening up. Low. Let's see this week's new week opening up. Can trade up to those levels easily. Let's see. ESC looks strong. We are going to be getting 10 o'clock open, which might sweep the lows again if they want to. Currently trading at the high of the CIVI of the BC, daily BC that we just marked out. Let's see if it wants to continue higher, using it as a bullish inversion. Just want to sweep down here. I'm going to reduce my, no, we have got this consequent encroachment that can be retested again. So we're going to stick here. We have got 40 handles raised here, which is around $240 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, looks like it wants to continue lower. Mm-hmm. And to stick with it. Using 0.25 level now. Previously has used 0.5. If it holds this, that is going to be really strong buying sign for me. But it's just 1 minute until 10 o'clock. I think it is going to stop me out here. My sweeping price is lower. Closing it here. Not worth it. Might go short if it allows this retest. But no, I'm going to wait for now. Hey Rashik, how are we doing? Nothing much, bro. So I had made $550 in the overnight session in a small long. Currently, I went long but closed it prematurely because I think it is going to sweep lower at 10 o'clock. Let's see. I am not tagging in myself short here, even if it continues lower. And then I'll wait for the prices to settle down around 10:30 and then look for a recent sweep high around lunch macro. So it gave us the retest that I was talking about. Currently, we are trading in this BC, daily level BC. These are those annotations on the daily chart. It bounced off from 0.25 level of the BC on ES and 0.5 level. That's why I took the long here. But it did look like it is going to invert this. It only traded into this signal to drop prices further lower. We've got our 10 o'clock open, which was very much expected to continue lower. Now let's see if they want to continue it lower or just wanna use it as a sweep of the morning range and run prices higher from here. Because yes, looks like this if I remove all these drawings from here. This is how 4 hour has closed and we have got new 4 hour, so it can be retracing into this. Let's see if it retraces right now or will it be retracing at 10:30. I want to place myself there as well. Hope that makes sense. If it helps you and if you can drop a like, that will be very helpful. I think I've got a much more delay than usual on today's live stream. I wasn't able to set up my setting properly, so apologies about that. Going to be fixed in tomorrow's stream. Looks like they want to replace it higher now. Going long here again, which is a premature play to be honest, but willing to take this risk. Looks ugly. Fades into that again and drops lower. Going to stick with this one and then stick with my last one. Looks ugly to be honest. going to be losing $300 here. I'll be eating up my overnight profits. Because I won't be shorting it from here because it's already in the daily VC. Higher chances of it to bounce rather than to continue at all-time highs. So if I get stopped out here, it's okay. I did risk a little high on this though, which is not good. That is the only thing against my rules here. Otherwise, this has been web tested. So let's see if it is going to be holding these ranges or not. Yes, looks weak now, so that is what is concerning me. If ES continues higher from here, it will be good, although it has not taken morning range low. So that will be an SMT for us. Morning range finished here on NQ. It took this low, while NQ did not, while ES did not, sorry. I keep confusing both of these back to back. 134, every 40 handles. Looks good now, to be honest. That is why I'm holding some contract after this high and moving my a little higher as well. Targets a little higher as well. If it doesn't close higher, then it won't be good. But it can be using this to retest because, yeah, let's see. Go to hold it. Sorry, I need to, keep playing love with my mic because I've got some guests over, so it can be really loud as well. I don't want you guys to be disturbed because of that. ES looks weak here, to be honest. So closes inside, that is good. I really want ES to catch up now. If it fills my targets here, I think I'll be calling it a day here because plus $1,000 on a funded account is good enough to close my day here, especially when you have got Chairman Powell speaking on this day. So it was good to stick with it and it was good to close it prematurely here when I went long here because I would have been stopped out with my full risk. I'm taking full off here, and I might even move it a little lower because I've got this at my place as well. So I will go with my day. Yes, is at mid level of this fair value gap, and we have got this silver bullet on yes. We've got the silver bullet on NQ as well. Let's see if it is going to hold it bullishly or not. I'll reduce my risk here. Alright, just a little more. Alright, that's nice. So that will be it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Please, if you learned anything from this, give it a like, share this, comment, whatever you learned, and subscribe to my channel, please. It's and really good day. Going to be withdrawing some, I think, most of today's profit because I'm already leaving 500 extra buffer. I knew it can continue, but I need to close my day today, and I've already made enough. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Cheers, bye, take care.